Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Hustling, every day I'm hustling.
All right, YouTube, so here is the remote start kit that I got for the Hummer H2 that I'm about to install. It's by MPC. You can find it on their website or also on Amazon. That's where I got it. I'll provide a link in the description in case anybody's interested. But I got the pre-wired version. What's great about the pre-wired version is that it's pre-wired. You don't got to worry about making every connection from scratch, though there are some connections you're going to have to make. But the main harness has already been kind of pre-wired for you, right? So you can kind of just plug and play. But again, there are some connections that are going to require you to make an actual hard connection to your vehicle. But a lot of the work's been taken out. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but we're going to go ahead and get started and knock it out. A lot of connections here. You needed the bypass module, which is included with the kit. Basically, everything you need is included for the install. And then they give you a link to download the instructions so that way you can have it on your phone as you progress along. But I'm about to get started here. Just wanted to show what I got, and I'll do some progress updates as I'm doing the install. What's nice about this too is it comes with some really nice fobs too. A lot better than the ones that came with the H2 from the factory, which are right here. Yeah, this is kind of like late 90s, early 2000s look, right? I kind of like the look here. It's going to look a lot better. And what's great is, you know, both will still work. You can still use your factory fob plus these if you want. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll give you some updates as we go. And actually, before I get started, I just laid everything out so you guys can see what's included with the kit. All right, so I got the trim panel off, the kick panel there, and also the steering column cover just kind of popped right off there. It was up here, just boom, popped it off. And then I got into the ignition. As you can see here, it was plugged in right there. Simply pushing the pin, unplug it. I'm gonna cut the tape here very carefully with a razor so I can separate all these wires, which I need to plug into. And we'll just keep on going from there. All right, so I got all the ignition wires that I need to tap into completely untaped, ready to go so I can tap into them. Then I'll tape everything back up, wrap it up, plug it back in, good to go. And voila, just like that, it's all done. Now, before anyone says, hey, how come you didn't show the install? It's because it was a pain in the ass. And I was bent and contorted upside down in very small spaces trying to really show what I was doing. But you couldn't see, in all honesty, right? I just don't have the right gear and camera to show all the intricacies of what I was doing in that small space. So here's the deal. I'm going to put in this video the actual graphs and charts that were sent to me, the wiring diagrams, which have much better pictures and locations of where everything's at, so that you can personally see where I was working and everything. But I got everything buttoned up back here, and it works just fine. All the features work great. And again, I apologize for not showing step by step, but you know, that really wasn't the purpose of this. It was really just more so a review of this remote start here, which I did get for a very good price, and just to test the functionality so you guys can see how it works. So go ahead and shut the door here. Sorry about the sun glare. It's pretty bright. That's terrible. Okay, so door lock obviously works. Want to do a remote start, hold this for a second, then release. Okay, it's thinking. It's doing its thing. Okay, I lied, it's not doing anything. That's a bad demo. Let me try that again. Let me make sure it's locked. Okay, it's locked. Hold this. There we go, I didn't hold it long enough. So you gotta hold it for at least a second. Then it does its thing. Lights come on, and it starts up. So you can turn it off one of two ways. You can go ahead and turn it off by holding that. You can also, unlock. You can turn it off by hitting the brake, and then if you want to just drive, you put the key in, turn it to on, and put it in gear and just drive away. But I'm going to go ahead and show you with the brake method. So just step on the brake, boom, shuts it off. So that's it. Again, it was a pretty straightforward install. Just I could not get any good videos of me going down there and installing stuff. So like I said, I think I can add more value to you guys by simply just putting in the instructions as far as the wiring diagrams and the locations of everything of where I wired everything together. But appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for supporting my channel here. And remember, please like, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions.